All right, so get this. California just passed this law, right, about AI doctored political ads.
Mhm.
And it's the first state to actually do it,
Yeah?
which feels kind of major, especially going into this election.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal. I mean, California, they're often the first ones out the gate with this stuff. Like, they're kind of the canary in the coal mine when it comes to tech regulation. So
Yeah.
this could be like a model for other states to follow, nationwide kind of thing.
Okay, so big picture for a sec, but like, what does this law even do? And is it even going to work?
Right. So basically, it bans people from putting out political ads that use AI to, like, change what a candidate is saying or doing it, deepfakes. The whole point is to try and stop voters from being tricked by these fake videos, especially as we get closer and closer to Election Day.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do you even enforce a law like that? AI moves so fast, isn't it like, won't it be outdated by the time, by the time it even matters?
Totally. That's the million-dollar question right there. Like, the law depends on people actually reporting these deepfakes when they see them and they investigate. But yeah, you're right. It's like we're always going to be playing catch up with this tech.
It feels like we're only talking about the tip of the iceberg, though, right? Like, this law is about ads, but what about all the other AI stuff flooding our feeds?
Oh, absolutely. This new law really just highlights how hard it is to regulate something that's changing so much faster than we can even write rules for it.
Yeah.
We're talking fake news articles, social media posts, even just dumb memes designed to mess with people's opinions. It's a whole new world of disinformation out there.
Wild. And to think, this whole thing was supposedly sparked by that Elon Musk tweet. You know, the one with the fake Kamala Harris video?
Oh, yeah.
It's like everyone and their mom is getting in on the AI action these days.
Yeah, it's a wild story, but it shows how easy it is for this tech to stir up trouble and make people question what they're seeing. It just takes one believable deepfake,
Like, bottom line, for voters listening to this, should we just feel totally overwhelmed right now?
I get it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is to just stay informed. And if something seems a little too good to be true, or maybe it just, I don't know, perfectly matches a certain viewpoint.
Right.
Maybe double check it.
So, okay. This law in California, it's a good first step, but it's not like the be-all, end-all solution.
Totally. It's a wake-up call, more than anything. Like a reminder that we can't just rely on laws to fix this. We got to be smarter than the machines, right?
Right.
We need to be more critical about the stuff we see online.
And that's where this gets really interesting, because we got to talk about this whole idea of deep doubt, like how AI is changing the way we understand what's even real in the first place. That Ars Technica article, man, it really got me thinking about this whole like deep doubt thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about spotting fakes anymore. It's like AI is changing how we figure out what's true, period.
It's true. Like, it messes with your head, It makes you question everything.
It's like, remember that feeling you get when you see a magic trick?
Uh-huh.
Like, you know it's not really magic, but your brain still can't figure out what your eyes are seeing. It's like that.
Totally. But the thing is, this is way more serious than a magic trick.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like, the article even mentioned this wild thing where some people were claiming that Joe Biden is literally a hologram.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like an AI-powered hologram president.
People are actually saying that.
I know, it sounds insane.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's even a thing people are saying, even as a joke, shows how easily AI can make people doubt anything.
And that reminds me of the other thing they talked about, the, what was it called? The liar's dividend.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if you could prove something was real, someone could just be like, nope, deepfake, and that's it, end of story.
Exactly. It's like AI gives anyone an excuse to just deny reality if they don't like it. And the worst part is, it can work.
It's scary, right? Because it almost feels like we're getting to a point where truth doesn't even matter anymore because anyone can just dismiss anything as an AI fake.
Yeah, and that's the danger, right? Like, this whole thing undermines journalism. It makes people distrust institutions.
Right.
It makes it almost impossible to even talk about important stuff without it devolving into this, well, is it real or is it fake argument.
Ugh. It's like the foundation of our reality is crumbling. Has this ever happened to you? Like, you see something online and you just can't shake this feeling that it's, AI generated.
Oh, all the time. Just the other day, I saw this video of this politician saying something super offensive, and it seemed so out of character for him.
Yeah.
But the video looked so real, I spent like an hour trying to figure out if it was actually him or not. Turns out it was a deepfake, but it was definitely unsettling, It just shows how easy it is to get caught up in that doubt.
And here's the kicker, right? We haven't even gotten to audio deepfakes yet. So, okay, we've covered how deepfakes can mess with our eyes, mess with our minds. And now this GIJN guide throws audio into the mix.
Right.
And that feels like a whole other level.
It is, in a way. It's like we're so used to trusting our ears, you know? It's almost instinctual.
Right.
But now, even that's up for grabs.
And they're saying it only takes like 1 minute of someone's voice to make a convincing fake now. 1 minute, that's it.
It's crazy, right? It's not just the tech itself getting better. It's how easy it is to get the raw material.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how many videos, podcasts, like even Instagram stories are out there. All that's fair game now.
Okay, so that's creepy. But what do we do about it? The GIJN guide mentions some things to listen for. Like, what should we be paying attention to if we think something's off?
One of the things they said that really stuck with me was about language. Like, really pay attention to the words someone's using in a clip. Do they normally talk like that? You know, are there weird pauses or words that sound a bit grot off?
So you're saying even if we can't explain why, if something feels off about the way someone is talking, that's a red flag.
Exactly. Our brains are actually really good at picking up on those subtle things in speech, even if we don't realize it. It's like our internal BS detector. Another thing the guide talked about was checking the metadata of audio files.
Oh, right, right.
Like sometimes you can tell if a file's been messed with, even if it's supposed to be from years ago.
It's like the digital fingerprint of a file. Right. Metadata.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the catch. Metadata can be faked too. And that brings us right back to that deep doubt thing we were talking about.
It's like even if you prove it's fake, the damage is done. The doubt is already there.
That's the thing.
Okay, so big picture again. It feels kind of hopeless. Like, is this just a losing battle against technology?
It can feel that way, but here's the thing. Knowing what we know now, we can't just bury our heads in the sand. It's more important than ever to be, like, skeptical listeners, right?
Yeah.
Not cynical, but discerning.
So question everything, triple check our sources, and maybe start paying more attention to how things sound online, not just how they look.
Exactly. And don't feel like you have to become some kind of expert overnight. Just start by being more aware. Ask questions. Talk to people about this stuff. It's a conversation we all need to be having.
This deep dive has been, honestly, kind of a wild ride, but super important. We're living in a world where seeing is no longer believing.
It's true. And hearing, too.
So trust your gut, question everything, and remember, in the age of AI, our minds are our best defense.
Couldn't have said it better myself.